Well, well, well. I have a saying, and not just a saying, this is a irrefutable truth. The weak and the fake will always get exposed because they will expose themselves. See, in my time in this, I guess you say YouTube, and I'm not a part of this quote unquote manosphere. We had a similar goal that I thought, but the real intent and the real characters have been shown and exposed. And I've always asked, when I even look at the Vlads, the Adam 22s, and now the Just Pearly things, how is it when black people, men and women, get a certain space, get a certain level of momentum and value, you always seem to find people from other walks of life, races, penetrating that space? And not only penetrating the space, but taking over the space. I watched Just Pearly things rise to fame in pretty much 10 months by way of using the talking points of Kevin Samuels and other people in this space. Not Kevin Samuels alone, but you have a few different individuals who pretty much started a lot of this conversation. But for whatever reason, when certain individuals come into a space, they get this, she just got this praise. And I was just sitting back watching, because you just have to sit back and watch. And just recently, she made some comments about slavery being exaggerated. When you look at the details of slavery, and this is why they have this critical race theory. They're trying to remove history out of the history books, because for those who don't know the heinous and the barbaric history of slavery, what were done to men, women, and children for over 400 years, to say it was exaggerated, but yet you can't even finish out the word Holocaust without being flagged, taken down, and being forced to apologize and being stripped of your bank accounts. You can't even finish out the word Holocaust to say the word Jew. And you have the likes of Angry Man, O'Shea, Obsidian, and a few others coming to her defense. Make it make sense. How can someone come in within 10 months having over 1 million subscriber count, using the same talking points that men who have been saying this since 2014 and 15 can barely get 100,000 subscribers? Some can't even get 10,000. No one can make this make sense. But I found out what it is. When you look at certain individuals, because I was under the impression that this was not about becoming a YouTube celebrity. This was not about making it a business. You have those tucking their tail and tucking their nuts because they have not had an opportunity to work with Just Pearly, because they want to use her subscriber base to gain more subscribers, more fame, and get more money. So what they do, they sell out. This is nothing uncommon. This has been going on since forever. And they'll make every excuse for this white woman saying slavery was exaggerated. You mean getting a foot chopped off is exaggerated? Getting a baby cut from the womb is exaggerated? Getting hung in front of your family is exaggerated? Having a man sexually sodomized by his white slave master in front of his woman and his children is exaggerated? And you have these minions. She didn't do anything wrong. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app and support the show. So you suck. And I just sit back and watch, because you see these guys try to amp up their bravado, try to make it like they're street, got Dragon Ball Z characters in the back. But I was a dope boy. I got swords and Mjolnir from Thor, comic books falling out the ceiling, but I'm a street guy and I'm doing videos thinking somebody's about to pull up, so I act like I'm putting my hand on my strap. Sucker shit. See, and all you have to do is put them in the right situation and apply pressure. When you apply pressure, you see they break. Trying to fit all these molds and try to have all these different persons. You're not that. You're not like that. Making excuses, Obsidian. Mistress Pearly thing, Miss Pearly. And I'm glad the business went in. And Red Supreme, I'm glad they went in. Hardcore Tito, I'm glad he went in. Because this needed to happen. Because it's all about a fucking dollar. It is not about enlightening black men. Because we have a particular struggle in this country when it comes to dating and economics. We have a struggle like no other. Yet you try to dumb it down because you made it. You try to dumb it down because you have reached a certain level of affluence. And then you start cooning and buck dancing and tap dancing. I didn't see, but this same guy who was apologizing to a mammy bed wench, right? Angry man. Ain't this the same guy who was apologizing to the Crystalline Carrison chick? This same guy, right? Obsidian. What? Man had an 8-hour stream trying to protect this white woman. This is why black men are not respected, because you don't stand for nothing. If it's a dollar that can be made, you will buck, simp out, and sell out. Just like clockwork. Making sure you hit the cash app. See, the weak will always get exposed. And people say, well, you're punching. I was watching Red Supreme stream today, and somebody said he was punching above his weight class. As if because you get 100,000, 400,000 subscribers, you're above reproach. What? What? Huh? You can expect the black man to sell out at the first convenience when there's a dollar to be made. And this is why we don't get respect. Because like the late, great Kevin Samuel said, there's an ethnic image on man and woman that must be preserved. And that image is preserved by staying on code. There is no code. Because I want my cash app. Because you need to hit the cash app and support the show. It's all about a dollar. It was a great run. Absolutely. It was a great run. But again, you can expect this for times to come. Until there are men who stand firm, this will always take place. You have these black men bucking, breakdancing, and all other things, saying that what she said was not that bad and we're too emotional. And we can't even fathom what it was like to be enslaved for 400 years, watching someone get their foot chopped off for trying to run away to get freedom. Seeing a family separated at birth. The son goes this way, the daughter is sent that way, the mother is sent that way, the father is sent this way. It's the type of shit that should make you mad. This should have every black man and woman pissed at these coons co-signing this shit that this woman said. Weak, bitch ass niggas. That's what it is. Because I want my cash app. Motherfuckers say cash app 96 times a show. That's how you know it's not about the mission or the message. It's about a goddamn cash app. You sell out your own ancestors for a goddamn cash app. It's sad and pathetic. And anyone who else endorses it, these sentiments are for you as well. See, I'm not a dick rider, and I don't hold other people's coattails and I don't bite my tongue because hopefully I want to be on your show one day. So I'm gonna sit on my real feelings and thought. No. We don't do that. I can give a damn about working with someone who does not respect the history of our forefathers and for mothers who went through hell for over 400 years. Over 400 years. Some of you can't think about 4 weeks. This is 400 years we're talking about. Over 400 years that we're talking about. Going way out of bounds to protect this white woman, saying that she didn't say anything wrong. But how does the Caucasian male and female happen to get into these spaces and take over so quick? How does this happen time and time again? Adam No Jumper, DJ Vlad, Just Pearly. Who else? Because you Sambo buck dancing, self-hating, loathing Negroes need validation from white zaddy and white mommy so bad that you'll do anything to protect that space. And have the audacity to speak and sit like you stand for something. It's quite comical to me. But I'm not going to do a 19-hour stream and all of this like some of these other guys will do. No. This will be a short rant. But the Black Manosphere, rest in peace. All your hard work and dedication, may it rest in piss. Because you pissed on it and flushed it because of a cash app, some subscribers, and some collaborations with white folks. But you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation. I'm pretty much done. The dating dynamic, that's a wrap. And again, I'm always leave the fellas with something. Work on yourself, focus on your money, master yourself, have you a code and you stand on it no matter what type of storm comes your way. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's the Day Master.